Howdy folks, welcome back to Out of Ore. I've done a little bit of work around the loading station, and we're going to move a bunch of dirt today, so that's the plan. I'll give you a quick little tour. I did take the suggestion to build a dual dumper here, and that works out nicely. I've taken a load down. The only problem with it is it does take a lot of real estate to get it bent around. But basically I just moved the loading station over 2 or 3 blocks. And that works fine. And then I went a little nuts with the decorating. So I got some steel plate on the sides, we got some handrails, I got a little platform to walk over here to the hopper itself. It's full of iron ore. I've already taken a load down. You can take around 3,000 to 4,000 iron ore, depending on how full you get the truck. But let's go here and fire this up. Let it do its thing for a bit. Still got a lot of stuff in here. I've taken everything out except the ore that we're going to haul. Took the ruby and the diamond and whatnot down there in my pockets. It wasn't very much. And we're just loading that up. So the plan today is to bunny hop. Now, we're going to take a bunch of this dirt here. And I'm going to fill in. You can see I've got some cribbing set up here. I'm going to start filling this in for kind of a turnaround spot. And actually, I see now I got a little too far over. Probably kind of want to do something like... Oh yeah, I need to do snap here because this this little cribbing here is not aligned with the grid. Guess we don't really need these. We'll just let the dirt fill that in. Do it kind of like that. So we'll see how it goes. Question is, do I want to go across here? Now I'm looking at this again. I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll have some cribbing here. We'll see how it goes as we add the dirt. But the truck's getting pretty full. Yeah, she's getting pretty full. So we'll get over here and get ready to turn it off. We need a remote button. That would be nice. Then, of course, with the extra conveyors and stuff, we're up to 460 watts. So I had to replace the 300 watt solar panel with its big brother, the 700 watts. So we got a little room for expansion. There we go. Thanks for that suggestion. The dual chute loader does work pretty well, and it loads it a little faster. So let's get to moving some dirt. It's going to be all wheel loader action today. If that keeps making noise, I'm going to have to go move the truck or something. Because that's kind of annoying. Whee! Got hooked under there a little bit. Some of this is pay dirt. I need to find some actual dirt. I kind of hate to just dump pay dirt over there, but at the same time, I've also got like $2 million. It's so stinking easy to make money in this game. I'm just not going to worry about it. We'll throw pay dirt over there. We're in the money now with the copper and iron. Alright, I gotta go move the truck. It's just gonna continue to make weird noises up here. Can't take it. Just gonna back it up here out of the way. I guess that can continue to run. It's free energy. Someday there may be like wear and tear on the wind turbines and stuff. Maybe someday you have to take a rag out and clean the solar panels off. I don't know what the plans is for that, but for right now it's just free energy. Kind of messed up that dump. So yeah, we're just moving dirt. If you don't like moving dirt, this is not going to be the episode for you. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you don't like bad physics, this is not going to be the episode for you. I did have the bucket overloaded, but I think the physics is a little bit exaggerated. All right, raise the bucket as our wheels go down. I'm gonna have to get the roller over here and get that smoothed out. There we go. I had a lot of people comment about the GPS, and like I replied to, I think everybody, I tried the GPS and it just didn't do anything for me. I mean, sure, it draws lines on the screen. It shows where your bucket is. With the physics the way it is, your machine bounces all over the place with no regard to mass or weight. So, I don't know. It just didn't work for me. If it works for you, great. It didn't do anything for me. I can eyeball where my bucket is. That's not the problem. The problem is if you catch a tooth on something and it lifts the whole entire L11 off the ground. Makes it a little unpredictable. So we're basically moving one hill over here. Yeah, that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. Let me see. We take some of this off the top. Push it over there. There we go. You got to kind of learn how it behaves and work with that rather than expecting it to be super realistic. Like I said previously, it's a hard technical problem to model dirt and all the physics and interactions and stuff. And we don't have infinite computer power, so there's always compromises. Whee! I know, I'm overloaded. It's my fault. See what I do with my roller. Look. There it is. Let's park this. Oh crap! I always forget about the delete money button. Whoa! What happened over here? What? Where did you come from? I missed that. I didn't see that at all. I'm sure somebody in the comment section saw it. It fell out of my bucket. It's pay dirt. Alright. We have to get some hot patch up here and get that fixed up at some point. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this over here flattened. There we go. This roller really does a pretty good job. Whoa, 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 whoa. Does great until you drive it off a cliff like an idiot. I don't know why I kept pushing W. No excuse. Okay, we'll leave that there. So I want to be able to kind of swing wide and get up in there. I keep realizing more and more that I should probably just get rid of the pond, but not really what I want to do. So I don't know if this cribbing will stay here. It's going to be kind of just a guideline more than anything. All right, back in the diggy dig machine. Yeah, look how smooth this is now. Nope. Had my bucket a little too low. Let's see if we can get some just dirt. Shoveling downhill doesn't work very well. That sort of worked. It's kind of where I wanted that. I get to concentrating on moving dirt. Sometimes I forget to talk. But I'd rather talk too little than too much. There's some content creators that I enjoy their stuff, but they just never even take a breath. For me, it's a little hard to follow sometimes because they're just non-stop talking. And I don't talk a whole lot IRL. I'm a pretty quiet guy. You can learn more with your mouth shut. It's always been my philosophy. And there's the old saying, it's better to stay quiet and be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Alright, let's get that smoothed out a little bit. And I see I got onto my pond. Rip pond. We'll just get our shovel out. Not really a shovel. We can't move material with a shovel, surprisingly, in a game about digging. Yeah, we'll just smooth that out. Is it worth getting the roll over here? Let's just smack it. Smack it. There we go. Starting to take shape. A little bit more of a shoulder build out there. Beautiful. How long will people watch me shoveling dirt around? We're about to find out. There we go. Getting some of that top layer. Whee! Oh, it's going to break some people's heart that I'm dumping all this pay dirt over here, but again, look at the balance in the upper right. we don't really need the money right now. If I built a bigger smelter farm, I mean, we can just roll in the dough. Which we'll need at some point to get to the bigger machines. But XP-wise, we have a long ways to go. There's a big gap. Yes, I think there is. Let me just double check. I know for the loaders there was. Vehicles. So we're basically done until we get to level 45. There's nothing else to buy. Now, if we go look at trucks, rock trucks, we do have the first Tonka truck at 30, so we're almost to there. So I do plan to do that, and then I may have to rebuild my loading station because I think they're quite a bit taller. We'll just have to see. But I do like the dual loading, so we'll keep that. So loader-wise, we've got a ways to go, but we will be upgrading the rock truck probably next episode, and we'll see how that goes. All the crafting I'm doing is helping with the XP. Just waiting for this thing to break. The next piece is going to break soon on it. I don't know if they ever fixed the Hobbs meter. Do they call it a Hobbs meter on vehicles, or is that just an airplane thing? The hours meter says 10.5. Might be right. I'm not sure. If that's real time, that's probably right. Kind of ridgy over here, if that's a word. Knock some of these ridges off. Kind of tearing up a little bit of my asphalt. We'll have to fix that. But looking forward to the bigger rock truck because we've got a ton of ore. I can't really keep up with this truck. It takes a lot of trips back and forth. So I'm hoping the new, bigger rock truck will help that a little bit. All right, let's do some rolling. Don't drive off the edge. We've already done that once this episode. No need to repeat. This is fairly flat where I did the shovel work. We'll run this across. Just in case. It's probably going to be in the way a little bit, but we'll leave it there for now. All right, let's move a little more dirt, and then we'll call it an episode. And I will keep working in the meantime and get to level 30. And the plan for next episode is to use the new big Tonka truck. Get a bunch of the ore moved down, and then maybe start looking at how we want to expand the smelting operation. It's fairly smallish right now. Alternatively, we could wait. There is an update coming at some point with automated smelting and stuff, which will help a lot. So when that comes along, we'll be for sure redoing the smelting setup. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know for sure when that's coming. They've been talking about it in the updates on Steam. That'll be pretty cool because then we can just dump down there and it'll just get smelted. I won't have to stick it in my pockets and put it in the smelters. So looking forward to seeing that come along. We got a fair bit of dirt moved this episode. Yeah, went a little deep there. Almost smacked the concrete. I want to get turned around. I want to dump some right behind where that roller is. Get that shoulder built up a little bit. Oh wow, that expanded into a lot of dirt. And apparently we're picking up dirt with the bucket pointed at this guy. Fun. Yeah, this got a little out of hand. Where did all this material come from? Yes, I know. Dirt is looser when you dig it up. I understand that. I've digging a lot of holes. I was expert qualified on the shovel when I was a young lad. But it's a little bit exaggerated here. All right, we had a little bit of fallout. Not terrible. Let's just get that cleaned up a little bit. Clean up the shoreline. Yeah, my little pond is getting kind of small. need to slide you over just a little bit. There we go. Moved a fair bit of dirt. Let's give it a try with a run of the rock truck. See how we're getting along. And of course, soon everything's going to have to change. I'll probably have to rebuild the whole thing. I don't remember how tall those trucks are, but I'm thinking they're quite a bit taller than this guy. That's okay. We'll get it figured out. Let's go ahead and take this on down. It's close enough to full. And then we'll come back up there and see if I can swing out and pull in kind of like I'm thinking. If I hit I... No, it doesn't show you, though, what's in the bed of the truck. Bottoms up. Still just a little hazy. I do have it set to real time. And then the night is set to the max, 240. So I get a little bit of a nighttime, but it pretty much speeds through that. Just doesn't make for too good of a video, because YouTube makes everything extra dark. Alright, so I wanted to be able to swing out here and then swing in, but I think with the pond in the way, I'm still going to have to back up. Unless I just get it just perfect, but yeah, we'll see. It's a start. I might just have to get rid of the pond. I like the pond though, it's cute. So anyway, we got a little more room to turn around now. I like it. But that'll be it for this one, folks. Thanks as always for hanging out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.